Hello, good people. Welcome back to another Read With Me recap. So, if you've been following along, I have been reading Real by Kennedy Ryan. It is the first book in the Hollywood Renaissance series that she has, because my girl has quite a few book series, which is amazing because I love her writing and I'm probably going to run through them like a track star. So let's get straight to it. We are going to be looking at chapters 20 through 29. Okay. So starting off with chapters 20 through 29. Let's see. They are working. They are filming Desi Blue. Desi Blue is the name of the film that Canyon is directing, and it is based on a fictional Harlem Renaissance jazz singer where he's driving through some quiet country town. He sees a billboard that says Home of Desi Blue. He gets interested in who Desi Blue is, starts researching her, comes in contact with her family, learns about her through conversations with her daughter, her letters to Tilda, her little boo thing, shmang bang bang. Okay. And through this process, he ends up coming up with this concept for the film that is to show the life of Desi Blue. When I read it, it felt very Billie Holiday coded with a little bit of Josephine Baker because there's like a European tour element to it. It's a lot. It's interesting though. That's the B plot that I mentioned in my previous recap. If you're keeping up. So anyway, the filming of Desi Blue is happening, and as the filming is going on, our girl Neevah is shining because she's a star. She is talented. She's incredibly professional, and your boy Cannon, he see it. He like it. He like that Neevah. He like her. Our boy is also maintaining professionalism though, and let me tell you, if I had to work with a Cannon in real life, I would probably want to strangle that man. In the book, I love it. In my life, I don't know. That's all I'm saying on that. I don't know. So, as they continue to work through the filming, there is obvious chemistry on both sides. But again, they're really stuck on this whole thing of we got to maintain professionalism, even though in their inner monologues, they are saying the craziest things to each other in their heads, but they're not verbally saying them to each other, trying to maintain that employee employer relationship dynamic. However, Cannon has a moment at this, I forgot what kind of party it was. There was a party. And let me tell you, Monk is an asshole because he knew exactly what the hell he was doing when he went on that balcony and said what he said to Cannon. Because when our girl Neevah walked out on that balcony, oh, did his jealousy rear its ugly head. I was like, Cannon, damn. And then he immediately apologized because I was like, yo, you talking to my girl crazy right now. Neevah don't even deserve all of that. What's wrong with you? What are you doing? He gathered himself in the moment, and I appreciate him gathering himself. Anyways, so balcony scene happens. Clearly, he is feeling away about her. He's struggling to hide it. She's struggling to hide it. And then Neva's tea gets clocked. I think, is her name Jinx? I can't remember the dance instructor's name. I'm going to be honest. But the choreographer, Neevah, because I've been telling y'all, as they've been working, they're trying to keep it professional, but they are also feeling each other. So sometimes they make eyes, sometimes there are glances. Cannon can keep it lower than Neevah. Neevah, Neevah's not that good at hiding what she's feeling. She is very a plain person. So her tea gets clocked. And the conversation with the choreographer was brutal. Choreographer gave her some look girl, okay? You're new in this industry and he's not. And if y'all get caught messing around, guess whose reputation is going to get ruined? Yours, not his. You want to know why? Because he's an acclaimed director. You are nobody. You just got here. And on top of that, you're a woman in a male dominated industry. You think the patriarchy's on your side, girl? It's not. So how about you do this? How about you keep your legs closed and you focus on your job? Don't be out here flirting with the director trying to get booed up. You think you're the first girl that's walked into his life and think that they're going to make him settle down? You're not, honey. You're not. Okay? Many a girl has come through here and many a girl has left with her heartbroken baby. So you know what you need to do, girl? You know what you need to do? You need to learn this choreography. Okay? And you need to learn your lines and you need to show up here and do your job. Your job isn't the director. Your job is your role. Do your job. She didn't say all of that exactly. That was my interpretation of it, but the feelings were there. The sentiment was there. And Neevah took a big gulp, and she was like, damn, I need to let this go, right? I need to let this go. Now, this is a romance novel, okay? We're reading this because we want a happily ever after. We already know that they're going to end up together. What I do like about the dialogue, though, and I do appreciate the fact that she put that in the book because I feel like it is important. Oftentimes, particularly with young women in these dynamics with older men or just any power dynamic, if it is employee employer, if it is somebody that's older and somebody's younger, those situations can end up being predatory very easily, right? And I do appreciate the choreographer kind of reminding us that that happily ever after in real life, that's the exception. That's not the rule. Kennedy Ryan is not writing your life. Remember that. Okay. So Neva's tea has gotten clocked. She is afraid now, right? She's a bit scared. She's like, oh my God, choreographer's right. This is crazy. I don't want to get kicked off of this production because I'm making him uncomfortable because I can't keep my eyes to myself. Maybe I wasn't getting a vibe from him. Maybe it's all in my head. I just need to do my job. Now, the holidays are upon us. Thanksgiving break. Can it? His homegirl Jill is like, I know the perfect spot where you can have Thanksgiving dinner by yourself. Let me make a reservation and get you a table by yourself. Oh my God. And he's like, oh, thank you. Appreciate it, girl. You're looking out. Neevah has a situation with her family. Her sister's trifling as hell. Her sister did some trifling, no good, gutter snipe action. And as a result of that, Neevah really doesn't go home. In fact, she rarely goes home. And she rarely has actual contact with her mom in terms of getting to see her. They talk, but actually being able to have a close relationship because of what happened, it didn't just fracture her relationship with her sister. It fractured her relationship with her mother. Put a pin in that. That's going to pop up later. It's important. It's key. So Neevah has nowhere to go for Thanksgiving either. Jill is talking to Neevah. Neevah says she doesn't have anywhere to go for Thanksgiving. Jill's like, oh my God, really? You know what? I know the perfect place where you can go to have Thanksgiving dinner. Let me make your reservation. Oh my God, get you a table. Y'all, Neevah and Cannon's tables are right by each other. Jill is messy boots down. Messy boots down. And I love it. I love it. Because of Jill, we actually get the first real encounter of them talking to each other and actually getting to know each other. And they're having this cute banter. They are getting to know little tidbits about each other, filling each other out. And this is the moment where I say we get the beginning of the yearn. And also, we get our first kiss. We got our first kiss, y'all. We got our first kiss, y'all. And it was good. It was good. They were at that table for the Thanksgiving dinner. And the server came over and the server was like, oh, would you guys like to see the dessert menu? And Cannon Holt said, we're having dessert at home. I likes. But it gets even better. They go back to Neva's spot and she's warming up the cobbler because she actually did have dessert. I thought that was a metaphor. There was actually dessert at the house, cobbler and ice cream. Okay, cool. So they start talking. Well, not really talking. Well, they are talking. Not with their mouths, with their bodies. So they start doing the little with their bodies and touching each other and flirting with each other. And then your girl Neevah does a little number and goes, touch me, taste. I said, Neevah, taste? Taste? Neevah said, there's that cobbler that's in the kitchen, right? But then there's this peaches and cream right here. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. This is what we came to see. They've been burning. They've been making eyes at one another. They've been glancing past one another. They've been having these conversations with each other that are loaded with tension. We earned this. We earned that first kiss. So 29, chapter 29. If you're wondering where we get our first kiss, where you're wondering where that burn turns to chapter 29. Now, I'm going to mosey on through the next review. Okay. So stay tuned. All right. I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye.